Yes.
Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to He Says,
She Says,
the podcast. Whatever. Why are you laughing at me?
I'm not laughing at you.
You're laughing at me?
I'm not laughing at ya. I'm not laughing at ya.
Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the previous episode.
Come on.
See, I'll switch it up.
Yeah, the last one.
Wait, I just clocked. Why am I bare?
What you what?
This way. No, but it's fine. But like, I just clocked. What's different? I just clocked.
You just clicked.
Hello.
I just clicked.
Anyway,
How are you, Abigail?
good. It's my good week.
It's a
guys.
good
It's
week,
my good week, guys.
And guys, if you know the words to that song, sing along.
That actually slapped. That actually slapped. But it's so niche, but that slapped.
Very niche.
It's very niche, but that slapped.
But sing along. I know the man them were watching that clip like, yeah, I knew I wasn't crazy.
I knew it wasn't crazy.
I knew I wasn't mad.
And, yeah.
Brother, if we know what the random go through,
Stop that.
What?
We're the ones suffering. Don't
We're
try and...
hurt people. Come on, man.
Have it. How's your week been?
As you can tell, my week's been, you can't tell nothing.
I was about to say.
You're so fake. Why did you say that?
No, I was waiting for you to drop to
land.
see where you were going to land the plane. See? I gave you space to land it.
Cool.
Why did I think that was the cowboy car again?
Hello?
I was like, wait a minute.
You said you like this top.
This one, did I?
Yeah.
Did I say that?
Just lying. Wow.
Did you wear it to put on that
Nice,
pod?
baby. So, yeah.
No, it's a nice top,
So
but it's
you
like
hate it?
now, you know when you're at a point where it's like, no matter what I say now, it's going to look like...
So you hear it?
I don't. I was just teasing you because it's the same like color scheme. Look, I'm fine for my life. Leave me alone. Anyway.
I should leave you alone.
How's your week been, Alex?
No, I'm joking. My week's been alright.
Yeah.
How has my week actually been? Doing that thing again. I was doing that thing again. My week's been alright though. No, generally it's been.
Do you know what it is?
Productive.
I'm the one that doesn't talk about my week. You talk about your week.
Is it?
I don't. You talk about your week bare and deep. You know everything you do. But me, I'm exaggerating obviously. But I don't talk about my week. But it's because I'm not really willing to.
Why not though?
Because the things that go on in my week, I don't really want to talk about. But then not in like
a bad way.
Yeah, not in a bad way, but just some of them are mad personal. Like just not mad personal. Like I'm like,
but they're just personal
they're
stuff.
Just personal.
Yeah.
They're just like,
and you just want to keep that in your world.
None of your business, innit?
Yeah,
none of your business, innit?
Like mind your business, innit?
Mind your business, innit?
But they got some business though.
Nanya.
Oh wait, Nanya.
I
don't know why we did that again.
I don't know why you.
I don't know why you even encouraged it. To be fair, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll be honest with you.
Anyway,
how was your week though?
My week was good. It was a good week.
Same.
Yeah, complain.
Same. Productive store.
Yeah, man. Say.
Yes. Oh. This week definitely was recess land tickets. Anyways, chat to me.
You chat to me.
I'm chatting to everyone today. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Cool. It's so interesting, yeah. In general, because even like leading on from recess land tickets, I feel like the way people reacted online
to not getting
tickets or to the discomfort,
funny.
Like I don't know, yeah. I just feel like I don't know.
What's so funny? Like you didn't release tickets.
Yeah.
So wait. Let me get this straight. They didn't release tickets, so then the park will be empty, right? The field will be empty. Basically, is what you're saying.
Do you know what that thing is? Oh no. You gave it to all your friends.
Because they have 10,000 mates.
Do you, like, what my thing is promoted by a big event organizer, AEG. Like, they're not going to let them just hold back. AEG want to make money.
Do you know what my thing is? You see when people be like, oh, you gave tickets to your friends. If I run events, do you think my friends are not first served?
My friends will be on guest list. Gareth, that's normal. They don't even need tickets. That's the thing. So they're not competing with you lot. So you're focused on the wrong. You're focused on the wrong thing.
Like what?
You're focused on the wrong.
If you run a business, are you gonna make your? It's like even like when you go to like say Eden for example. Sorry, I need to do it alone. But you see when you go to like Eden for example, and people be like to security, you're letting your friends. If you were a security guard, are you gonna watch your friends queue up in the cold, or are you gonna let them in?
Do you get it?
But you want them to treat their friends how they treat you strangers.
It's
not.
It would be nice. It would be nice.
It would be amazing.
But at the end of the day,
equally, if they're gonna treat every stranger like that, then
everybody's
there will be no line.
There will be no line. There's no need for security. Everybody's getting in. You want to spot?
It would be a free for all. Just go. Just walk in. It would literally be the walk in. No protocol.
That makes sense.
Like,
it don't make sense. But I just feel like it's so interesting. Like watching like tweets and like over the years, I've just realized
people are can be very somehow. Sometimes you just see things like,
yeah, that it's just literally it's like a speechlessness with like.
Do you know what it is? You can't even get mad. You
can't be angry.
Do you remember when they
what?
when they went and they found like the price to hire the venue?
Oh my days!
No. That's
for the first. I think the first recess one, didn't it?
No, it was like the second one. They were like, no, because this is how much it costs to hire the thing, and then the tickets are this much, and then it's like. So to get home.
Hey.
Like what?
Our people are special. And it's our people. It's all our people.
Because it's as if, because you know what it is, right? Did you do that for wireless? Did you go and check how much it costs to hire the venue?
Never a day in their lives. Wireless could charge them £345. They'll complain, but they'll still buy it. Bro, they'll complain, but they'll still buy it.
I'm just like...
It's just a
what's the thought process behind that? It's just like, even if it cost them £5 to hire the venue, and then they charged you tickets for £500, what's your own?
Your clothes, the clothes,
No, I was gonna say that. Did you go and ask them how much it
did you
cost
Did you call Nike and say how much did this trainer cost to make? These peggers say 600.
Not even did you call. You know those trainers.
You know how much it costs.
You know you're paying.
iPhone. Okay. iPhone doesn't cost more than $65 to put together.
You will see all the sweatshops and stuff going on. You will see that the garment you're wearing costs 50p to make. Okay. But you will still pay that £25.
But when it's a black business, when it's a black event, do you know what it is? I watch some business guys online, and they always say, they hate that they have to say this, but they're like, if you want to be successful as the face of your business as a black person, don't.
They say don't put your face on. Because if it gives them like a familiarity.
Yeah, 100%.
Like you just look like one of them, and they don't respect each other. So it's like
they don't respect it. They don't respect it. And that's why I feel like a lot of this over familiarity and cool, you can be annoyed at not getting tickets. Bro, I'm not God. You can be annoyed at a website lagging and saying you're a bot. Yeah, that was annoying. Cool, I hear that. But at the same time, I think Grace has to be... They've done 2 before. This is not their first one. They've done 2 before. Been very successful. No one got bumped. No one got cheated. No one got scammed. You know it's not that. So why all of a sudden, like, do we not give this like grace? I feel like people are so like, I need what I want when I want it now. And it's like, cool, you're not doing me a favor by releasing tickets to an event. Cool, I'm coming to your event. I'm supporting you. Whatever. That's fine. But like, there's a way to say things. I think, and it's just an entitlement.
Like, all it has to be, really and truly, all it really and truly should be is, oh, this is so sad, man. This is disappointing. Like, I was there, call me a bot. That's so sad, man.
Yeah. Now they're getting like people are abusing recess. Like, what? How do we get there though? How do we get there? And I think people's perspective is so interesting because when people don't know something and they feel like they do know something. I feel like that's always worse because they feel like they're speaking from like a place of knowledge and it's complete ignorance and naivety in my personal opinion. Because a lot of comments I've seen online, they're a bit funny, man. Even Jojo had to tweet today, like, a lot of people have been abusive. And I'm just like, it should never get there, though.
You know what? So people are just weird, man.
But why?
People are just weird in general.
Why are we here,
and I feel like the internet's given an over familiarity just in general because some of the things people say to others on the internet, I'm like, you wouldn't say this you would never say this in real life. People will literally make like burner accounts to
abuse people,
to abuse the heck out of people,
reveal secrets and post all these.
Even like things. The whole thing with like Whitney, bro.
Oh, Whitney Adebayo.
Yeah, the accounts so sad, being made.
That was so sad, man.
Like, my thing is, even if you think, no matter what you think of someone, what justifies, you've now, like, the self-awareness is in the bin because you You think that they were a bit rude to somebody, so you've now gone, made an account, throwing racial slurs, abusing,
all the names
telling
under
them
the
to
sun.
die, etc.
Get it?
But it's them that's the terrible person, not you, Abby.
It doesn't make sense, though. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Like what?
It doesn't make sense, though.
Do you know the kind of person you have to be able to be telling someone to die on the internet?
Do you get it?
Called racist slurs. Like that's scary behavior.
Do you get it?
That's
and do you know what
terrifying
makes it worse is like...
And then you just log off and go to sleep normally. I don't understand.
No, but to them it's like, because like these people are they're among us. They're among us.
Oh my gosh, then you go and sit next to one of them on the train. You don't know that
That
the person you're
has
sitting
4
next to on the
burner
train,
accounts.
you know that the person you're sitting next to on the train today last night was calling somebody a dirty monkey, dirty black monkey.
Bear monkeys in Saka's comments.
They were
Them. It's the people next to you.
Oh my gosh. Like
Deep
it's so mad.
Deep it. Even Whitney, it's sad that a black lady, especially dark skin, let me say dark skin black lady, can't go on a show and just be allowed to exist. Whatever anyone thinks of whatever, before anyone did anything, do you know what it is for black women? I feel like on black women on reality TV shows, you get like this amount of space. If you speak back, if you raise your voice, if you widen your eye.
Alex, if you talk, you better be quiet over there. If you don't talk, oh, you're so boring, go home. If you laugh, she's annoying.
Oh, she's laughing too much.
She's laughing too much. If you don't laugh, boring, go home. You
can't win.
If you stand up for yourself, rude, aggressive,
angry, black,
bully. If you don't stand up for yourself, look at a clown. This, like, you can't. No matter what, you can't win. Deep it. Even look at like Love Island, India. Boring, go home. They just...
It's bad.
You can't win. You can't win.
You can't. Big Brother, from the beginning of time, like Big Brother, all the popular reality TV shows, it's always been that.
Oh my gosh, what?
It's always been that. It's always been that. If you remember what, Kosi, was it Kosi? Makosi. Like, bruh. It's a lot, man. It's a lot.
Boy.
But yeah, today, do you know what I want to talk to you about?
What?
Perspective.
What?
I want to talk to you about perspective.
Okay.
Because, do you know what it is? I feel like everything that always happens, I always get back to the same point. It's their perspective. Did you get it? So, yeah, okay. First question. First question. No, I'm joking. I just want to ask you, in terms of perspective, do you feel like your perspective has changed in the last...
Perspective on what?
Life. Your
100%.
perspective.
100%.
100%.
Yeah. Okay. In so many different ways. My perspective on life, my perspective on relationships, my perspective on friendships, my perspective on literally everything has changed. Yeah. But I feel like that's inevitable with growth. Then again.
We say that. Inevitable for you.
For some.
Some people grow through life.
What about you? 100?
Do I feel like my perspective has changed? My perspective changed every week, bro.
No, literally every week. Like every week.
Like something changes. I'm like,
okay. Add that to the bank.
Yeah, good or bad.
I'm just collecting.
Yeah, collecting perceptions.
Yeah, literally. That was
so special. roll your boat gently down the stream.
Special.
Do you know that thing that you do? Have you done that before?
What thing?
On the canal. This thing.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I did that in year 8.
Is it?
Have you went on some trip to Bude? It's called Bude. I think it was in Cornwall, I think.
Oh, Cornwall.
It was lit, man.
Is it?
It was so fun.
You did that? Was it like a Camp Beaumont, like a camp thing, and you stay there all week and that? Yeah. That's lit. Yeah, I did that as well, actually. We had some fun times. That's when I did a 6-hour hike.
Oh my gosh, that's when I did abseiling. Alex?
What's abseiling? Which one is abseiling again?
When you start at the top of the mountain and then you abseil.
Sorry, what?
Alex,
you hold on to that thing?
And you know me and no, it's a rope, so it's like tied around you, and you go down.
Oh, that! Oh,
Alex, I don't know who I thought I was. I don't know.
You were really Tarzan, innit?
I don't know who I thought I was. You know me, I'm scared of heights.
Of course.
Alex, I got to the top and I was, as we're approaching, they're like, yeah, there's the mountain, you're going to be coming down. I was like, yay!
And you go backwards.
Alex, we got to the top. They're like harnessing everyone on. They're letting people down bit by bit. It gets to my point now. I'm like trying to firm it. I'm like, Abigail, you can do this. You're good.
Yeah.
They've harnessed me in, and they're like, all right, go on. I was like, I can't. They're like, no, you can. You do. It's fine. It's like, okay, cool. I've started going down, and I don't know why. I turned on. I looked down. Like, Alex, I was frozen. They were there, like.
For how long? How long were you there for?
Trying to coerce me.
How long were you there for?
They were trying to coerce me into going down for like half an hour. I refused to move. I refused to move.
You refused to go back up or go down?
I was begging them to let me back up, and they were like, "You can't. Like, you just need to go down." I was like, "What if the rope breaks?" They're like, "It won't break." I was like, "I can't do it." They're like, "You can." Alex, no. As in, I was about to wet myself.
Oh no! How old are you?
I was like 13.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Alex, I was no.
You were bricking it.
I was terrified. And I did it oh my God.
What came over you to make you eventually do it? Because you definitely had to go down.
They just weren't. They refused to let me back up.
Yeah, they never let you back up.
They never. Alex, they didn't care. Yeah. It was that, once I realised that, raw, you don't really aren't going to let me, I had no choice. I was just like, cool. But I was literally like...
Oh, that's funny. You were that girl. Everybody was waiting for you for time. Alex. All your classmates were probably like, at the beginning, they're probably like, go on, Abigail, go on. Yeah, and then by then, this girl, man. Was she still there?
Everybody else, the people that had gone before me were at the bottom.
Even all the special children are downstairs. You.
Are you mad? Alright, cool, well done.
Hey,
what are we talking about again?
Hey, why are pretty girls always weirdos?
Well done. No, because they are, aren't they?
Every pretty, as in pretty, not like as in pretty girl, like is a weirdo, bro. That's what I've come to realize. Why though? Why you look like that? They're so weird. They're so peculiar. They're so like nerdy, like, and they're so like what we call ladders, but like they're so special.
You mad?
Pretty girls are so special sometimes, man. Golly, I saw a TikTok the other day. Some guy took his girlfriend to Tesco. She was doing a full-on dancing routine with a bin, like obviously brand new, with a bin in the aisle. Obviously pretty girl, but it's like, girl, they're so wacky. You know, so wacky. You're like weird and wacky.
I think I'm quite normal, actually. Thank you. Moving on. Because this is bullying, by the way.
Sorry, what?
This is bullying.
Anyways, it's not even on camera. Anyways, come. But yeah, furthermore, no, just but yeah, perspective. Oh, I think perspective is so interesting. Like. It rules everything.
It does.
It rules everything. It rules everything. And I just feel like, how do you shape your perspective? Like, can you shape your perspective even?
I feel like experiences shape your perspective on things. Do you know what's so like...
Just experiences though.
Yeah, I feel like what else would shape your perspective? Experiences, culture. Other people's experiences, culture. Oh, of course, yeah, culture. Yeah.
Because where you're from. Could be like how you see things. Like I had a conversation on the train yesterday with some random guy, and long story short, we started talking about beating children. I don't know how we got there, but he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna beat my children."
Oh, for goodness!
Yeah, he was so like, because his mum destroyed him. He said she would tell him to go and get the wire from the. So
what? So and he wants to do that to his child.
That's what I said to him. I said I was listening to him. I was just like, "So you want to do that to your child?" And he was like I think he deeped it, and he was like, "Yeah," but obviously,
but why?
Male pride. And he was just like, "Yeah," but I was just like, "Nah, bro. Like, there's never a situation you need to whack your child. We're just traumatized, bro. You know we're just traumatized."
And do you know what? That I feel like that's so scary because a lot of people. I feel like for years, a lot of people had that mentality.
Yeah.
Growing up, they're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna win my child. No,
I'm gonna whack him up."
But I find it so interesting because for me, I was the opposite. I was just like, I don't want, because I know how it made me feel, and I don't want to make my child ever feel like that. So it's like, for me, it's so interesting that other people went the other way. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be your child. The child hasn't even here yet. Hasn't done any wrong. Doesn't even exist.
You've already planned to beat.
You've already planned the way you're gonna abuse them.
Foreseen.
That's terrifying.
That's what's that word? What's that word? Conspiracy to flog.
And while we're here, speaking of like beating and whatnot,
yeah.
I find it so interesting. Yeah, I was having a conversation with somebody of that generation, hashtag that generation, and older generation, and they were very, what word can I use here? They were very against the African parent trope, like in regards to the way they saw it was, it's not an African parent thing, and they don't like that they get labelled
the African parent thing.
They don't like that it gets labelled the African parent thing, because back in their day it was even
in England
it was a worldwide thing. Even in England, children should be seen and not heard. They used to be allowed to hit children.
They were flogging children.
They were flogging. The white head teachers were flogging them the most. Policemen were allowed to flog your children as well, like white. So I feel like So I feel like, which is so interesting to me, because I'd never taken in that perspective before. Because to them it's just like, that was life. If you didn't flog your kids, you were seen as the soft one, like, oh, that's why your kids are running amok. Literally, the white parents were also getting it. They were twisting their kids' ears as well. But for us, it's like, we just saw it as African parents and we completely disregarded.
And we just compartmentalized it as African parents. And do you know what's so interesting? I spoke about that with a guy yesterday too.
Really?
And he was like, he was basically trying to, because he's half black, half Asian. He was trying to, his dad's black, his mum.
Pelé to him. That's so right.
Brother, his dad's from Trinidad and Tobago, and his mum's from, she's Indian Trini.
Oh, okay.
So, but she's Indian, but migrated. Cool. Anyway, he was saying, he was saying black. He was basically trying to say black people think you're the only one that got beat, and I was like, nah, we're just the ones that talk about it the most. And it's true. It's kind of become some people's identity. Like, it's become an identity thing. It's like, oh, African parent thing. It's like,
we've really labelled it African parents.
African parents this, African parents that.
It's so mad.
It's bad.
I'd never taken it in, because in my head it was, that's how African parents are. No. Until like, this person literally said, like, it's not an African parent thing, and it's very unfair to label as that, because that was society. That was society for them growing up. That was what they knew. That was what they were raised on.
It's like getting your child a tablet or a phone now. Everybody's doing it. It's normal. If it becomes not normal, everyone will be like, what? They were doing what? Do you get it? So, sorry. But I just feel like it's weird. It is weird to label like African, because Caribbean parents were doing the same thing.
Caribbean parents, like you said, Asian parents were doing the same thing. Parents. Yeah. Oh my gosh, word. Caribbean parents were pumping up their youth.
My brethren, it wasn't flog. They were.
Yeah, they were
beating them up.
They were going rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so mad. You know what? Word, because even Caribbean parents.
Everybody did it. It was a normal thing.
Even Asian parents, like, we all know about Asians, how strict, like Chinese parents, for example, were.
Very strict.
We know how strict they were. We've seen, there were videos online about the way they treat their kids. But then we now have come band together as African parents. That's so mad. How and why? Oh, bless them.
Bless who? African parents?
Yeah. Because
it's kind of unfair.
They don't deserve it, like, being placed on them. And it's just like,
there's a lot of things.
It's giving racist.
There's a lot of things I don't like, you know.
It's giving racist.
I'll be real. It's giving self-hate.
It's giving self-hate.
It's giving self-hate. Because, like, there's a lot of things I don't like when it comes to, like, narratives against our parents and that generation in general. There's a lot of narratives that I think are stretched and very unfair, in my personal opinion. This is just my opinion. I'm speaking for myself here. Do you get it? Like, sometimes I see things, I'm like, I get it. I don't want to trivialize anyone's thing, because it affected you how it affected you. But if we're really looking at everything, so much grace has to be applied.
So much grace, because sometimes I'm like, certain things that I say didn't agree with, I'm like, what would I have done in that situation? What would I actually have really and truly done? And what would the outcome have been if I had chosen the outcome of that situation? And I'm just like, you know what?
They were our age.
It was actually better that you it was better that things went the way they went, because otherwise
you never know where you will be,
bro. No, literally.
And it's so interesting because they were our age.
Oh my gosh, they were younger than us,
bro. Some of them even younger. Some of them university age, moving to another country with children.
Moving to a whole other country, raising whole families.
Pregnant, some of them.
Pregnant, like,
Having boyfriend and girlfriend, okay, we're going to England.
With no guidance. No guidance, by the way, except what had been going on back there. What else were they supposed to do? Like, it's actually, yeah.
And then they go to work and they're getting called a black monkey and they come home, child is misbehaving. Oh, of course the rage room session is going to happen. Okay, sorry. No, jokes aside.
They literally didn't know any better. Like you said, people, from time you're having conversations with people today that are pre-planning to beat their unborn children.
Hurt people. What
more for... Hurt people. And it's so mad because to them as well, yeah, we probably, like, whatever we got was probably a fraction of what they got. So to them, they were even doing better anyway. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
No, that's what my mom literally said. What you got was nothing, man.
Literally.
She was just allow it, man.
When your parents start telling the stories of what happened to them,
they got abused. No,
there's no doubt about it.
They got abused.
Y'all got abused.
They got abused.
Like,
I think their generation and everyone before them got abused. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
It's so mad.
Because that means my granddad got hit like that, and his dad got hit like that, and
so when you deep it,
it's just generations of abuse.
And it's so mad that we're the ones, not all, some of us. Hopefully, it will turn to all. That we're the ones. No, as in like that are like changing that.
Oh yes.
But I feel like we're at an advantage because, for example, a lot of people didn't know that certain things were not normal until people. So, okay, for example, there was one. It's
not even funny, and I know it's not funny because you laughed straight away.
I remember back in the day, yeah. I don't know if you remember these, but it was like one hashtag basically was talking about African punishments.
Yeah.
And everyone was going on and like, and some of the punishments. So you'd think you're bad. Like we used to have to do hands up and close your eyes and face the wall, yeah. And your arms start aching. You're like, please let me go. One guy.
What did he have?
Said he he's. I shouldn't laugh. He used to get this punishment called leapfrog.
Oh yeah. Oh I know.
Did you do that?
I know what it is. Yeah, of course we did that. We did that in church.
Leapfrog is crazy.
Do you know, it's up and down, up,
like
and holding and this.
Jumping squats, basically.
And you're holding it like this.
Jumping squats, basically. For me, do you know what? It's like the guy came on Twitter to laugh. Like we're all laughing, like hands up, close your eyes, and he's there talking about and we're just like, whoa. So he's just like, wait, y'all didn't leapfrog? We're like, no, sir. Some of them will come in at like, oh, what did your parents beat you with? Oh yeah, these like wooden stick, or some people will get belt.
Wire.
Someone will be like, yeah, the wire hanger, but they take it apart so that the end would be like inflicting wounds.
And then they'll sharpen it. They'll sharpen
it. They used to put it on the stove to make it hot. And we're just like, what? People's parents used to put pepper in their private parts. You got that?
No.
Oh.
Never. I would have called RSPCA. What's the NSPCC so fast, man? Don't play with me. Don't play with me, man. Don't play with me, bro. I will sit in that.
Pepper in private parts? Like, what?
Some people, mum put pepper up their bum.
Like, what?
Crazy. Like, actually, I remember in primary school, a white boy came to school and he was like, oh, my mum washed my mouth out with soap last night. And I genuinely thought he was joking. And he reenacted everything that happened. I was like, your mum washed your mouth with soap? Yeah, Dettol. And if you know about Dettol has this...
Dettol in your mouth is... I can't even imagine it. It wants to be as if, like, even after it's gone, you'll still feel the
tasting
sensation.
It forever.
Like
forever. Like, Dettol never really goes. But yeah. I was just thinking, are we all okay? Like, is everybody good?
I don't think so.
I don't think everyone's okay, you know.
No, they're not. Look, that's why they're behaving the way they are. You're saying why are people abusing recess? Why weren't they? Why weren't they? They don't know any better.
And you know what it is? No conflict resolution skills.
No conflict resolution skills at all.
No conflict resolution.
At all.
None.
None. Not even the not knowing how to apologize, because you were never taught. You were never apologized to you. You were never taught how to apologize.
Do you know there's still some people till today their parents haven't told them they love them?
Oh, yeah.
I think that's I think that's personally
that's
insane.
Crazy.
I think once you get to a certain age,
I feel like having pride to that level with your own children is crazy. To the fact you can't.
It's pride though. Do you think it's pride, or do you think these parents are just so broken? Because love is like a weakness to them.
Yeah. Oh,
like outward show, like showing love.
Isn't that pride? It's a weakness, exactly. So they're going to be prideful and not display it.
Okay, yeah. But you know what it is? I don't think. Okay, how I interpret. I'll take
that.
How I interpret pride is someone knowing, like, how how do I say this in English? I can only say in Yoruba. That's so crazy.
Say it.
Like bara, like when there's agidi, like they're like, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
No, to me that's like defiance. There we go. Defiance in the face of, bro, just do it. No. Do you get it? That kind of thing. Like
it's not, but I feel like it's more like.
Do you think some pride is unconscious sometimes?
100%, 110%. Sometimes
think?
110%.
I thought pride was very intentional. You know?
No, 110%.
Like he's got a lot of pride.
Even just something like, for example, even just something like, let's say you say something that hurts my feelings. I'm like, I should just tell you that it's hurt my feelings, but I'm not gonna tell you what. There'll be no other reason than pride. Do you go? I mean, even if I haven't recognized this isn't just me being prideful, because realistically, what's the definition of pride?
Yeah. No. Okay. 1 second.
I feel like
This is mad interesting. You know.
You can, I feel like a lot of people have that. I think like where they're super prideful subconsciously, but they don't even deep that's what it is.
Yeah. Okay. There's 2 minutes. Obviously, there's gonna be 2 minutes. Yeah. I think no, not that one. Pride. Okay, it's hard because there's pride that means being proud of something you've done.
Yeah.
Pride.
Say.
Pride. Okay, I've done it. I've got good pride versus bad pride. Cool. It is an excessive or unjustified sense of self-importance, arrogance, or vanity, often leading to a lack of humility and a tendency to disregard others. Wow. That is very conclusive. Damn. Bad pride involves an inflated view of one's own abilities, accomplishments, or worth, often at the expense of others. Damn. Pride is so bad.
Pride is terrible.
Pride comes before a fall for a reason.
Pride is terrible.
It's bad, man. Like you can always tell when someone's proud, innit? Like they think, like this.
Not necessarily. I don't think you can always tell when someone's proud.
You can't.
No.
I think I can. You know.
Because pride, it can be something as simple as falling out with someone and refusing to reach out to them. Even though, like, let's say for example, let's say for example you're in a relationship. No, let me use a friend for example. Let's say you've got a super super close friend, right? And you fall out with something silly, like it's so silly. It didn't even need to be that. Miscommunication. But like maybe in the moment you were whatever. But as time goes on, you're like, nah, it was just a miscommunication. But you're still refusing to reach out. You might not in that moment be like, oh, I'm too proud to. But do you know what I mean? It's just what else is it? Do you know what I mean?
Pride.
It's pride. That's what I'm saying. But it's not. It might not be obvious.
But sometimes it's not pride though. Sometimes it's just not wanting to have headache. Sometimes it's just I can't be bothered. Sometimes I just can't be bothered to do something.
Yeah, but that's different. Then obviously that's not what we're talking about, Alex.
No, but that's what I'm saying though. Sometimes it could be perceived as pride. Do you get that? Because what you just said was if you refuse. But like what if you
okay,
don't care?
but that's what I'm saying. That's a different context then, because I'm talking about someone that you do care about. I'm not talking about if you don't care. Of course, if you don't care, you don't then.
No. When I say don't care, I don't mean not care about the person. I mean don't care as in you don't care for this to. You care about the person, you love them, but you can stay there. Actually.
Yeah, pride. What else is that? Yeah, you can say that, but why?
Because you're done with them. You can be done with someone.
Yeah, but that's different. I'm not talking about like being done.
So you want to continue.
Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said? Fell out over something silly. It's not like, oh my God, you've done me dirty. Something silly, but you're not speaking. But neither of you are reaching out. Do you know what I mean? It's not like, oh, you've done me dirty, or you've done anything like that warrants it. Basically, like this is not warranted.
Yeah. Okay.
On either side, but neither of you are. Do you know what I mean?
You're choosing not to, right?
Yeah, you're just choosing not to.
But this is why I always thought pride
and
is
you want to so bad. This is why that's what that part is so important. You want to, but you're not.
That part's important. That's what was missing from you. You actually want to do it.
I said it.
It's fine.
I said it, no, because it wasn't.
Yeah, intimate.
It wasn't missing.
Intimate.
I actually said that. By the way, I said it. By the way,
Intimate.
you just ignored it. That's okay.
But that's why I feel like pride is intentional though, because it's like you're always choosing to be prideful, like you could choose the easy route. I mean the normal, like the route that is beneficial to everyone, but you're like no.
But I feel like.
Do you get it?
But I feel like it's not always easy to know straight away when you're being prideful, because sometimes, for example, let's say you've fallen out. Let's say you've fallen out with your sibling, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, nah. Let's say you've fallen out with your sister, right? She's younger than you.
Yeah.
Right. Cool.
Apparently. Apparently so. Sometimes I forget myself. Sometimes apparently I'm the younger brother.
Let's say you've fallen out with your sister, right?
Yeah.
you're her older brother. Naturally, really and truly, you should be the one to bless it. And I also hear that because obviously you're not always in the wrong. And after a while, it's like, it's your wrong example. Do you know what? Let's do something else. Let's say.
No, let's use, it's calm. It's calm.
Okay. No, but do you know what it is? Because I hear that.
Yeah. Because
you know me, you know my thing where you better
apologize.
You better dobale.
Yeah.
But
if I prostrate.
That's what I meant. Is that not the same thing?
Yeah, same thing, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dobale is, yeah, same thing.
But yeah, so yeah, let's say you've fallen out with your sister, right? And after a while, you realize that you were the one in the wrong, right?
Okay, yeah.
But you're also like, nah, because every single other time she's been the one in the wrong. So
I'm
still not going to do it.
I've done that.
But you might not in that moment be like, yeah, I'm just being proud. In your head, you're justified like, bro, nah, because every single time, just because I'm this one time she's wrong, does she ever come to apologize to me when she knows she's in the wrong? No, she doesn't. You might not in that moment, you might not like, you might not know for sure, like, yeah, I'm being prideful. Because to you, you're just making sense. In your head, you're just making sense. Do you get what I mean?
As in,
you're just making best sense.
As in, right now, I am the best, greatest rapper alive. William Shakespeare has got nothing on me.
In your head, you're just making bare sense.
I wrote 10 number one hits right now.
You're just being crazy prideful because even though cool, let's say she was wrong all those other 100 times, the 99 times she was wrong and she didn't apologize, she was wrong. That now one time, you know you're the one in the wrong and you should apologize, but you're not going to because she didn't apologize all those other times. But maybe your apology that one time, your apology that one time might be the catalyst for going forward.
But I like to think that, but do you know what it is? Let me not enjoy my sister because she's actually a good girl in terms of she's aware, but like we have this thing we do with each other. I'm actually gonna make it real now. I'm gonna make the example real. Mm-hmm. We do this thing to each other where we know we're being annoying. Mm. We know we should apologize. Mm-hmm. One of us, maybe let's say a 2-week period, we're so funny. It's like, we'll be so calm. Mm. Oh, sorry, my bad, I did that. Oh, could you just let me know? Mm. Very proactive and very...
2-week period, you say?
Yep, I know. But I'm the bad one on the third week.
She's going through it. Like,
no. Now, I need her to go and get checked if there's something else as well.
Probably.
Because I need to know because do you know what it is? I feel like it comes at, I'm just like, sometimes I forget she's a hormonal girl, bro. Because I'm like, no, last week this was calm. No, I'm not having this. Last week I did that and you were so calm. Next week, you think, why did you say that to me? And I was like, I live with 2 women, bro.
Bella.
Thank you. Like, do you get it? So sometimes I don't even know if I'm coming or going. You get it? like, okay, this one's okay, this one's not okay. That one's like, they're never okay at the same time. That one is angry. No. When my mom starts her own.
What?
When my mom starts
growing up, we used to know when my mom was on her period. We would all gather.
Yeah, she's on her period. And then you just see the joke in the background.
Going around the house. You just hear it pacing up and down the house. Everyone's just hiding in there. He's like...
looking for something to clean.
No, you know I was going to say that. Literally, you hear the people at 6 a.m.
These children, I told them last night.
Nobody's got up to clean.
Pressing against your door, by the way.
Saturday morning, no one's got up to clean yet. It's 5 a.m.
5:30.
Let us open our eyes first, yeah? Kinect.
Like, we just watched Shrek 2 4 hours ago. We just went to bed.
Dude, no, like, the first thing in the morning on a Saturday, but we've been getting up at 7 a.m. for school all week. Can we just sleep?
No.
A little bit longer on the one day, because church tomorrow will be up at crack of dawn again. Can we just rest one day?
There was no rest for the weekend. Are we that weekend?
Because you want us to go early morning, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, school. Wake up early morning, Saturday to clean.
Sunday.
Wake up early morning, Sunday to
Wait, no, when do we actually rest? When do we rest? Even Jesus rested on the 7th day. On the Sabbath.
As in?
We're working harder than Jesus. Okay. We're working harder than Jesus Christ. No, it doesn't make sense, man. Please allow me, man. All that, do you know what it is? And they'll be pressing against your door. No, if you wanted to wake me up.
No. That my mum would open. Mum, you might not even heck. She'll open the door, and now you've got to like just be there pretend thinking, fam, allow me. You're just like, bro, allow me, man. Or when they'll come and start sweeping like when you're watching TV or something, and now you got to move your feet in, but it's so awkward because you're just thinking, "Bro, I know she's cussing in my head." You just like,
I should take this off her, but this TV show.
No. Then what's that? I know I'm expected to take this off you, but I can't lie to you.
I can't.
I've planned my day meticulously.
I would have done this later.
And like this is not the time I would choose to do this. I'll be so real with you.
You're doing it now, and like, your time.
This matters to you right now.
I used to say.
I don't know, Alex. I used to bang that. I used to be like, I'm not gonna lie, like.
That's like, your plan.
Like you like, and then that's so possible. You care, right? You care about that right now. I don't. This was not the plan of my day
at all.
I said I'm gonna wake up at 10 a.m. Yeah. I'm gonna eat till 11 a.m. Before I could eat 5 a.m. crack of dawn. You've started. I don't want to get up at 5 a.m. Mum. Sorry.
Did you ever do morning devotional, like morning prayer?
Nah.
Okay. You wanna know, like
your parents are pastors, so
no, it didn't happen to me. But when I went to people's house, with my like cousins and family friends, early in the morning.
Did you have to do that, Amma?
Of course. The Lion of Judah has broken every yoke. He has given us.
At what time though? What time did you get up?
This one, I did it. I think it was like 7 a.m.
That microphone, is it plugged in? We did it again.
We did it again still. 7 a.m.
Yeah. Just wake up every morning. But it was mainly at night though, Visceral.
Oh, you did it at night?
Like night vigils?
Yeah, like my mom liked to do it at night before we went to bed as well.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Okay, before you go to bed.
Before bed is not bad.
That's not bad. But waking your children 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning to pray with snot in their eye. And it's...
They can't, do you know what my thing is? They probably don't even take anything in.
Of course not. But then again, even when I went to school in Nigeria, you had to read Bible every morning, by the way, 6:30.
That's fair.
You had to read Bible as well, do Bible reading, do memory verse.
Do you know what it is? It's such a nice, I don't know, I feel like this is it's such a techie one. Like it's a nice, what's the word? It's a nice routine to put the kids in from early. However, what I tend to witness a lot of is because it's been forced on them for so long and so many years, the second they get into their own, like they have autonomy of themselves, they run from it far and fast. Because it's just like, I've been forced to do this all the time. Now I'm going to decide. Some of them stopped going to church completely. I'm not going to lie. There was a point where I didn't go to church for like 2-3 years straight because I was being dragged every Sunday morning. I was young. I'm partying on a Saturday night church. I'm not taking anything in. I'm hungover. I'm just there like... The second I had my own freedom, I didn't go because I'm just like, I've been forced to, and now I need to relearn how to want to go for myself, if that makes sense. And
build your own relationship.
Build my own relationship rather than a forced one. Yeah. And I'm actually happy that I
you have been, and it's been going well.
Yeah, because at a point I was very like, I feel like, and I didn't even have it bad, yet alone the people, the kids that were being woken up at 5, 6, 7 a.m. to do devotional every morning. Why won't they run?
Some youths had it, as in early morning, earlier than they ever woke up for school. I
feel like it would be more beneficial or more productive to like, okay, I'm not gonna lie, you need to make sure you read the Bible every day. What would you prefer, morning or night? Like let them have some say. Don't just be forced in. But because I hear it, like sometimes as a parent, like enforce things on them. But one thing I've realized is it doesn't bang in the long run, because when they now get to the point where they can do what they want, they're gonna do exactly that. By the way,
more time they're gonna choose what
they want. So it's better. If anything, like that for some people is not sustainable. For some people, they're not waking up at 5 a.m. every morning to read Bible.
One thing I rate about my mum, specifically my mum, my parents. Let me just say my parents. About my parents back in the day was, we did this thing every Tuesday. Our church had a Bible study. So we'll go to our like friend's house and then we'll all do Bible study. But children could do it as well. It was called Precept. And you read the Bible. We study the book of like Jonah, John, and you have questions in a booklet, and like that for me was the best thing they ever did. Like that was one of the best things our church introduced. Those house to house Bible studies, because it allowed me, see, on Sunday, I feel like there's this, well, back in the day, I feel like there was this mass hysteria on Sunday. It's like, we're looking our best. Everyone's in church. Everyone's doing I feel like Sundays was a bit pretentious, dare I say. Do you know what I mean?
It was forgive me. Like it made an event each Sunday.
It was almost like Sundays, my church slapped on Sundays, but it was almost like, I'm not taking anything in.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking about the food after. Like Sunday was a motive, bro. Like, what? Do you get it? So I think over time, I started to realize I'm not actually like taking much in. So when they started the Bible study, it was very, very beneficial. Like I think I would advise, I'm not telling anyone how to parent, I would advise reading Bible with your children and then making them maybe answer questions about it.
That's what I do. Do you know what I find? It's like learning is not a one size fits all. Same way in school, not every child learns the same way. You can't
can
just
read a book and just
gather every child into church, boom, and expect them to be switched on, listening to pastor the whole way through, taking things in. It's not gonna happen. They're gonna be distracted. They're gonna be thinking, what am I gonna eat when I get home? What am I gonna school? Wow, that person was being rude to me at school. And like they're not. Do you know what I mean? I feel like it's more beneficial to literally one-on-one first, like help them to build the relationship in a way that makes sense for them. Literally, like if it's reading Bible, some people learn well with reading, let them read. If it's that some people like a specific type, or like find sermons that they're gonna keep them engaged, you know what I mean? Things like that. I feel like just taking your child to church is not enough to build an actual relationship with God for them. Sometimes they don't even understand what's going on or why. They don't understand.
Say amen.
They're taking communion. They don't even understand what it is. They don't understand what's going on. It's just bread and wine. Okay, yummy. Like they don't
Rabino, so tasty.
You get, I can't wait for that Rabino on Sunday. Like it's not.
Just turn into a Christian NPC. Rabino, so tasty. Bread so nice.
Like they don't actually understand why some children will be taken to church where aunties are falling on the floor and it's just like to them it's funny. They even suppressing laughs and giggles. They're thinking what? That's like, their memory of church. Yeah. You can't take kids into an environment like that where they don't even understand what's happening and expect them to be learning.
Not every child is gonna get it.
You're scaring some of them actually.
Some of them, yeah.
Some of them are scared.
Some of them are definitely traumatized right now. Like I remember back in the day when I just got it, but there were some other children definitely crying. My mommy. Come on, this is deliverance matter. You're talking of mommy. You don't know your mommy is under the spirit right now, bro. This is gonna be. It's scary.
It's much, but they don't know what's going on.
They don't get it.
They don't get it.
I remember one child actually ran to the front of the church, like started doing like, Mom, I had to pull the child away, crying. I was thinking,
oh come on, man.
That is kind of sad.
Dark.
That's dark.
That's it's not even funny. But that's crazy. That's just what I'm talking about. You can't just gather from 86 to 6 and think they're all gonna be taking in the same things and learning the same way. It don't make sense.
I hear that. It doesn't make sense. Sometimes church can be too much for children. Sometimes
I feel like it
can be at times. Let me just say Pentecostal church anyway.
Yeah.
Because, bruh.
What were we even talking about?
We were talking about how did we get to the...
And then we started talking about parenting.
And then talk about Bible readings.
How did we get to Bible reading?
Well, we started talking about, how did we start talking about Bible?
Oh, we were talking about mums on Saturdays. And then some people have to do devotionals.
And that. Wow. Good combo.
But how did we get to talking about mums? Oh, so we're talking about your sister on periods.
Yeah,
and
periods.
About living with women. But before that, I'm trying to think, how did we get here? I said, I was talking about perception, you and your sister. So I said, you might... Pride.
Pride brought us here. Wait. Do it. Do it. I'm not going to do it. Do it for the fun.
I ain't going to do it.
Do it for the fun.
Go do it.
Do it for the fun.
But,
cool.
Yeah, man.
But, should we... Is there anything else you want to? Okay. Is there anything else you want to say on perspective in general? I feel like we can actually talk about that forever.
We can, because perception is a crazy thing. The way you can see something and someone else can see it's completely different is insane.
Like, so both of you could be watching the same exact thing.
Yeah.
And you're watching two different things.
Yeah. Literally.
Like, so, but my thing is, now, my question is anything real, bro?
That's a good ass question. Because
what's real?
Words.
No, because I promise we're having this conversation, but we're both thinking different things. So what's real? Like, we both see, okay, we can say that's a camera. We can say that's a television. Cool, that's real, yeah? But like anything else, it's all up to perception, bro.
Yeah, it's actually crazy when you think about it.
Like, you can find something that's so funny, and I'm just like, what?
Yeah. I can find something be so offensive and you're just
like, why is that offensive?
Yeah.
And then I could be like, even how I react, why is that offensive? You're like, how can I not be offensive? Like, It's like, everything else is up to interpretation and we're all just victims of each other's perception.
Yeah.
Like.
You're so like.
What?
You're so mad. Even when you mentioned that, the reload it video and you were like, oh, you could have seen that as like as something to be embarrassed about. And I was just like,
yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Like,
I was embarrassed at first.
I've never seen that
I was
and
embarrassed.
thought, oh my God. Like,
was
to me, it was just always hilarious. Like, do you know what I mean?
At first, I thought I was, no.
I thought I'm done.
I read, Abigail, I thought my market's done. I'm cooked. Everybody's going to see this. Hey, I thought I was cooked. Hey, after that reloaded video, let me not lie to you, the first time I ever saw it, I thought I was
You probably wanted to
cooked.
cry.
I was in my uni room like, how can they do this to me? Like, who set me up like this? Like, I went to a wedding to even de-stress and now I'm even more stressed. I will never forget. I was sitting on the edge of my bed watching it. I was watching it like, how? What? Where did this come from?
Obviously, the first time I ever saw that video, I didn't know you from anywhere. Like, you were just a meme on the internet.
Literally.
And nothing negative crossed my mind. I remember seeing it and literally just laughing, like, reload it. We're all doing it, literally. Like, nothing in my mind thought, I didn't even think like, oh my gosh, how would he feel about this? In my head, it was even probably like you and your friend posted together.
That's so
like, do you know what I mean? Like, I didn't for a second think, right? But it's like, now, after you said it, I thought I was just like, you know what?
The reality is so different. No, the reloaded video, yeah. I won't lie.
I would cry. What do you mean?
Imagine you see a video of yourself online. What people think is sweat. I don't even care to correct people anymore.
What is it? Alcohol?
It's water.
Water. Oh, you pour yourself.
No, I was going crazy that day. Auntie pulled it on me to say, you need to cool down.
Oh, man.
So she pulled it on my head.
And
then, obviously, reloaded. But that day, hey, I won't lie to you.
You could tell you were done,
I
though.
was drunker than a skunk.
Like, you were so
I
drunk.
was wasted. I couldn't see. I'm telling you, I couldn't see two people in front of me, bro. I'm telling you, that whole thing was just a blur. I don't even remember. I don't remember it.
That's so mad.
I still find
I
the
didn't
video
ever
mad.
think like, bruh, you wouldn't until you said it. I was just like,
No.
what?
To me, it was actually very mad. I still find that whole situation mad. 2018. What year are we in? 2025. That's what, 7 years. 7 years. Like, come on. I never, ever in a million years thought something like that would happen to me. Like, what? So yeah, I still find the whole thing very, very, very crazy, man. But yeah, it's just so interesting. Big up Sammy Lopez, man. That's the guy that recorded it.
Damn.
Sammy Lopez.
Was he the one that uploaded it?
Yeah, he uploaded it. He just put it on Snapchat. I don't know how he got from Snap.
Recorded it.
And then he went to Twitter, then he went to Insta. Do you know that one thing I always say, yeah? I'm Just Bait's account was down them times.
You're just what?
I'm Just Bait.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, his account was, Instagram had him in a chokehold, yeah. I feel like if that, I don't know why. It still went viral. But if he was like crack on the streets then.
Yeah.
If he got his hands on that video and like that would, I feel like that would have added to it. But a lot of things happened from that. Dave, going on stage with Dave. Yeah, they reloaded. It's sweet still. It's nice still. Everyone knows who you are in it for a good reason. Like even today I was watching football in my local area. I was walking down the road and some little, I promise he couldn't have been older than 13, 14. It's like, oh, Mr. Relaxy.
Yeah.
I think because of Leo as well.
You can't go anywhere with Alex, by the way. No, Alex. Going out with you is jarring. It's actually not even funny. Every 10 seconds, oh, Mr. Reloaded. Just like, hi, I'm here too.
Hey,
my gosh, when we went wireless, remember me, you see, me and Shami were just like, bruv, give it a rest.
Nah, do you know how funny that is?
Every second.
You know you're speaking for bare people
Mr.
right
Reloaded, Mr. Reloaded. Whoa. Hey, my man's filming something. Like, come.
Have you ever been asked to take a picture?
Oh my God. Oh, no. Last summer, I was a cameraman. I was filming. People were coming to do TikToks with him, and I'm just there at the camera like, I turned into a cameraman last summer. I would never even get any credit.
Hey, you were Caleb Dennis last year, bro.
What?
You were Abby Dennis.
I was doing all the camera work last year.
Hey, that's so funny.
And we'd be literally trying to get home. It would be back outside. Mr. Reloaded, can I take a picture? And I'm just there now with the camera like, I can't be in it now. Fairs, man. No, going out with you is jarring. It's actually jarring. It's not even like a fight. They don't stop. They want to have a conversation. I'm just like,
do you know what it is for me? They actually genuinely want to bank convos. No, people want to have full blown conversation.
Like full blown.
I feel like people get that vibe from me, like a homely kind of warm vibe.
Yeah.
So when I meet a lot of supporters or people on just people, hey, it's they really you people really wanna. Do you know what? I love it.
And you got such a like distinctive face. It's like you can't miss you.
Can't miss
and
me,
you're
innit?
tall. Like you just can't miss you. And then, I'm gonna cut that out. Cut that out. You're.
Hey, now listen. From He Says podcast to you lot. Happy Mother's Day. Big up all the mothers out there. Big up all
You're
the
amazing,
mothers.
Sweetie.
You lot are doing your big ones, man.
Doing your
Big up
biggest
all the
one.
active mothers, showing that they're resilient, they're strong, they're careful, they're caring, sorry. Loving. You're careful as well, actually.
careful.
You're careful because your child has to survive the week. So you're careful.
that.
Yeah, you're definitely careful. Now, big up all the mums, man. I've got a lot of respect and Abigail, you're a mum. Happy Mother's Day, man. Like, yeah, man. I feel like you're a great example, a beacon of motherhood, the mothership. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not. One thing, even Manda will say, I've been talking to a lot of Manda recently, and they always say, I don't know how girls do. Like, I don't know. Sometimes we'll be talking about mothers or whatever. I was like, how do these lot do it? The man them have their child for 2 days a day.
They're like,
and they're like,
take it back.
Take this child back, and I will never disrespect you ever again. Like, a lot of men are like, please.
Like, take it back.
Please. Just take it back. I'll see you on Wednesday, but please allow me. Like, nah, big up the mums, man. Big up the mums, man. Big up the mums.
Yeah, man.
Big up the mums.
I got lucky. I literally gave birth to me.
Literally
gave birth to myself.
The apple didn't fall from the tree.
Like,
it's still on there.
It makes parenting so easy because it's just, I feel like some people, it's like the concept that some people don't understand their child. Obviously, she's
What are you trying to say?
obviously she's still quite young, so as we get older, we'll see. But yeah, like she's just so me.
Right now, she's your
and
bestie.
vice versa. She understands me. I understand her so much. Like there's nothing.
Oh, she understands you.
She understands me so much.
Oh,
I understand her. Like it's just so easy. Thank God. Because I say some people talk about parenting. I'm just like, I genuinely have it so easy. I've got a
bless
community.
you.
I've got
in terms of your child in general, like she's so intelligent. Like having an emotionally intelligent child at that age.
Oh my gosh, yeah, she's crazy. It's scary.
It's scary, man.
Sometimes I forget she's not my age mate. Or sometimes she'll do something like that a kid does, and I'm just like, why would you do that? Like what?
Made you do
I would
that?
I would literally say to like, talk me through your thought process.
Fruit process.
I'd be like, talk me.
You were battling that one as well. The fruit process. Me like, I'm a bro. I'm gonna say, I've never seen Amma that serious, by the way. She said,
nothing.
So it came out of nowhere. Like, that's how I liked it. I don't like people knowing my next move.
I'm screaming. But nah, sometimes I'm like, to talk me through your thought process. I should be like, I just did. And in that moment, I'm just like, do you know what? I forgot your age. I'm going to let this one slide. I'm going to let it slide.
Yeah.
I let that one slide.
I can't lie. In primary school, you can do what you want, man.
You can do like, no.
I wouldn't say this out loud.
Whoa. No.
When
Oh, yeah, I get what you mean. Like, you can get away with bare.
Get away with
but
bare.
she needs to know that.
She will never need to know
needs to know
that.
that.
What's the best bit of motherhood for you?
The best bit of motherhood for me is...
Or the best bits?
The best,
Let me
the
not.
best bit of motherhood for me literally is having my own... Like, it's so cliche, but she's literally my best friend. Like, she's so... I actually enjoy spending time with her.
Yeah.
Like, I actually... Forget love, I actually like her. Do you get what I mean?
You actually like
Obviously,
her.
I love her. She's my child. But
Yeah, but you actually
like
like her.
I
Like,
like
you
being
mess
with her.
I don't
I like
swear,
being
but you
around
don't know
her.
her.
I like spending time with her. I like talking to her. Like, we literally we talk. Like, all we do is talk, laugh, and argue. Argue like sisters. Literally. But it will be silly things like just, I love you so much, but I'm not going to like, give it a rest. Let your mouth rest.
Is your mouth not tired?
Are your lips not tired?
When you go to bed, does your jaw ache?
And she will she knows herself. She will just laugh. Do you know what I mean? She knows she tells me. She knows she talks a lot.
Yeah,
so she will just laugh. Like we'll just laugh. And then I'll have a moment where I'm talking, but she'll just be like, "Mom, I just want to play Roblox." And I'm like, "Oh,
okay."
So when I was asking you earlier,
is when she's gonna like, "Oh, I just want to play." I was like, you.
Oh,
That doesn't let everybody.
And Mum, I've been at school day. I'm just trying to wind down. Oh. But yeah, no, that for me, that's the best part. Is that it's just my own little friend. Do you know, a lot of people say they hate doing laundry. Like that's the worst chore for them.
You know,
I love doing laundry. Like that's my favorite chore.
Is it?
I hate washing dishes.
Oh no. Who likes washing?
I hate washing dishes.
Weirdo.
Hoovering is fun.
Hoovering is the most
Hoovering is so fun.
therapeutic thing ever.
Mopping.
I love mopping.
Mopping's long.
I love mopping.
Mopping is fun. If the mop could just come already wet and stuff.
Oh, you don't like to do all of that?
It's just
I
long.
like that process, you know.
Nah.
Boiling the
For me,
kettle.
Hoovering and laundry.
For me, mopping and hoovering.
What's your favourite chores?
Serial killer.
Amma, you're scary.
Serial killer.
You're scary.
Serial killer. Serial killer.
You enjoy washing dishes.
You enjoy it. Wait, do you have to be by yourself, music in? Oh, okay, but you have to be by yourself.
The kids of these generations, watching something while washing dishes. Nah.
I can't wash. Can I wash something? I wash dishes.
Do you know what it is? I never. Maybe it's because of how I'm viewing it. I don't see it as something to get comfortable doing. I'm just like, I want it done as soon as, I want it out of the way.
Do you know what?
So I guess maybe if I actually, you know what, I'm about to do this. Let me get something.
I can't lie.
I hear that. I hear that.
And environment as well. Some people, like, not everybody lives the same life. So like some people, they just want to come downstairs, drop their plate, run back upstairs. As in, wash it, get back upstairs.
Do you know what, fair?
They don't want to chat to anyone. It's long, please, headache. Every time I talk, headache. But some people, like us, I believe, we can go downstairs. We're going to chill in the kitchen. We're going to chill in the living room. Do you know what I mean? It's not like, we're not rushed out of...
Growing up, like what word am I trying to say? Anyway, how it went...
Chores?
No, how it went in the house was... They're not washing anything. So if they use a pot, it's going in the sink. If they use plates, it's going in the sink. And then whichever one of our siblings puts something in the sink after them, you have to wash everything. Alex, come and see us at the table, all three. Like, you know, you just got bones left of your meat. You'll be looking at their plates thinking, I'm
not done.
You can see the pile from here. You're like, You just be there in. You be there taking your time, sweet time.
Is that why you eat so slow?
Sitting at the table for 2 hours. Nobody wants to wash that dish. Like, if you want, I'd be thinking all the stuff I want to go upstairs and do, but I don't want to wash them 500 dishes.
Should have had like a rota. Tuesday, this Wednesday.
No, it was if you put your...
that's it, it's done.
Sometimes you come down quickly, eat whilst no one's about. Quickly wash your plate, own yours quickly, put it back as if nothing happened.
Nothing ever happened.
Then we go, you're not going to eat it? Nah, I'm not hungry.
I'm not hungry.
I mean,
this time, belly full.
Bus case.
Is that how you did it?
Sometimes you think you're doing that. Someone come downstairs while you're thinking...
I think you bus case. You need a bus case.
The meal's not even enjoyable anymore. I don't want to eat anymore.
Hey, sorry, nah, that's hilarious, man.
Listen,
hey.
You leave one little section on your plate and put it in the oven, so you're coming back later.
Hey, no, my sister. It was nothing in the plate. She'll leave it on the side. No, I'm not finished. She did not want to wash any plate in that sink.
Nah.
There came an age where my parents were like, okay, your sister can wash plates now. I used to just throw... No, I was bad, man. I used to just put fork in the sink.
I hear that. After you're suffering.
I used to just lick a plate and put it in the sink.
That's mean.
I don't care.
And then you wonder why your sister... Okay. Hello? Why won't she? Why won't she? Yeah,
it's wrap up.
Anyways, each one.
Do you have one?
Hello? No, I do.
I don't.
Do you want to do best of the day then?
Okay.
I've actually got one, but do you want to do best of the day?
Okay.
For time's sake as well.
Okay.
You're so dumb. What is the best of the day? No, because my one's actually long.
I've actually got one, but next week.
Pause.
I've got one, but next week. I'm ready when you are.
The best of today is Ephesians chapter 3, verses 16 to 17. And it is, for this reason,
I kneel before the Father. I pray that out of his glorious riches, he may strengthen you with power through his Spirit in your inner being, so that Christ may dwell in your heart through faith.
Why are you laughing?
Because I was killing.
Why is she doing?
Because she saw me reading like a year 2 boy.
Oh, did she give you that look?
All I could hear was... when you watch it back, you're going to see me look twice.
I'm actually screaming.
Oi.
What, you kept stopping, innit? I was even thinking, are you okay?
You know what it was? I didn't want to butcher it, so I didn't let you go. My brain don't work like that. My brain works in stages. For this reason, I kneel before the Father. I pray that out of his glorious riches he may strengthen you with power through his spirit in your inner being, but that's not how to read it.
What did you stop at strength?
See?
There's no comma. Nothing.
Exactly. That's how my brain works. My brain puts commas with it. Alright, cool.
But yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen. I pray that I was going to strengthen you so that you may dwell your hearts through faith. Amen. Literally just a prayer.
Amen.
Amen. And I receive it in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Oh, man. I ain't got a riddle today.
Thank God.
What do you mean, thank God?
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
No. My brain's doing 500 things.
700.
But yeah, let's play When You Know.
Okay, come.
Okay.
You think of a song?
When you're gonna watch that back and be like, something okay?
No, I saw it. I saw it. You know what it is?
Are you mad?
What else meant to come out as dribble next?
Cool. I'm going home.
No, you're not.
Whatever. Okay.
When you know the words to the song, because I know you're about to.
Okay.
When you know.
Wait. What's happening? I'm having a mess.
My special friend, man.
When you know
the words to the song, sing along.
Sing. You know, your tongue to sound. No. I was on his best behavior.
Nope.
Okay. You
must not know about me. No. Do it again.
You don't.
Give me more.
You don't.
More.
You don't.
Need no other body. You don't need no other body. Alright, cool. Oh, let's keep it Afrobeats, yeah? Cool. Let's do Afrobeats version. Alright, cool. Oh, let's go. Alright, cool. You can look if you want help. If you need help, by the way, like for song names.
Well,
okay. See what I'm saying?
Was that cheating? Go on.
That's funny. Sorry.
You can cheat. Go on.
Alright, cool. So I need a song. Oh, okay. When you know the word to the song, sing along.
Sing along.
Hawk.
No, yeah.
Organized.
Mm.
Yeah.
Every other are organized. Some of us are white. Okay. Okay. When you know
The word to the song.
Sing along. Sing along. That.
You just did the same thing again.
I didn't. That's.
Do it again.
That's.
Hey. More.
That's.
Desperado. Nanny Manny. My Prigo. La. Hey, what a song. What a song.
That makes me want to be on a field at a festival in the sun.
In the sun,
just...
with a drink in both hands. Hey.
Alex, please, you're ready. You're ready.
What? I haven't been outside in so long.
Same.
Like, I'm ready to let all my inhibitions go. I'm ready for outside.
Ain't on your skin.
No one else can feel it for you.
You can let it in.
No one else. Oh, okay. When you know the words to. Hey, anyway, after.
Okay, when
you know.
You're gonna forget. What is it?
I'm not. The words to the song.
Sing. He starts pausing to talk. I continue. Never kid.
Alright, cool.
Go on.
I've been.
More.
I even started. I gave you way too much even at the beginning. I've been on.
More.
I've been on the.
More. Why is this not coming to me?
You know it as well. I've been on the. I'm actually singing it properly. Wow. More, you say? I've been on the road.
Oh, calling
You tonight.
You won't sing it properly. I've been on the road. You work slightly. Calling you tonight.
Won't make you show me. Make you know they fight.
Why
No
would you
one
start
sleep.
from there?
No one sleep
Why
alone.
would you start from there?
That's the beginning of the song.
This has been.
Stop.
We're done. It's a good time. Okay, one more. When you know the words in the song,
Sing along.
sing along.
There again. I
Do that thing again.
Aye, the last one. No. You're so childish. Every time I am in money, check me. Hello, baby, have you sent it? If you know what you do to me, you know it.
Oh, more look at you be scammer.
Scammer. Oh, yeah, that's a song. Hey. Oh, okay. Can I do one more? Ah, cool. If you know the word, sing along. Alright, cool.
What?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Dekele. Yeah.
Oh,
What song were you singing? And that has been He Says, She Says.
I'll be singing. When Oluwa CB enter. Oh, no, don't even ask. Okay, anyway, He Says, She Says. Make sure to follow us, like, and subscribe. It will be here as per. Yeah, hope you guys have a good week.
Yeah, have a great week. And I hope you make some money. And I hope you make some progress in your life. And I hope God blesses everybody.
Amen.
Yeah,
Amen.
and I hope we meet each other back here with more testimonies.
Amen.
Amen. Anyway.
And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
I must confess, your body very offensive. It is cut my defense, yo. I must confess, your body not my objective. It is giving me problems, yeah.